Welcome here to the Leadership Experience Tour. We are live on the set of On Stage Plus. I am Russ, and I am joined by Mr. Jose Pereira from Houston, Texas, by way of Venezuela. How are you today, sir?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for pronouncing my last name very well.
Thank you. It took a little bit of practice, but I see you have your book here. From Let's
from
see,
hero to villain.
from hero to villain. So tell us a little bit about your book and what's the message behind the book?
Well, I have a very personal story because I was an oil and gas executive. I began my career back in Venezuela in the 80s, in that when it was a great oil and gas industry. And I was transferred to here to the U.S. 15 years ago to the U.S.-based company that is Citgo Petroleum.
Yes, sir.
So everybody knows Citgo because it's a very well-known company. I was assigned to Citgo, and after like a decade, I became the CEO of that company.
Wow.
Yeah, I became the CEO. In 2017, I became the CEO of that company. But something happened.
Oh.
Something happened because I was ready to get retired after 35 years of working, and I was called to a last-minute trip to Venezuela to make a presentation, and it became a settlement, and I became an international hostage during 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's my story.
Wow.
So I went through the hostage situation. Anybody can hear and go and see Citgo 6. We became the Citgo 6. We were 6 guys. I was the president of the company, and my 5 vice president, and we were captured and accused to be American spies.
Wow.
We were accused to be American spies, and that negotiation between the U.S. government and the Venezuelan government, because we are dual citizens, and we were treated as Americans,
Right.
and that way those negotiations lasted 5 years, and I came back through a prisoner swap in October 1st, 2022. Yes,
Yeah.
I was swapped by the 2 nephews of the president of Venezuela. So that is quite of a story, my friend.
Yeah.
So that is where my book comes, because I finished my career. I was ready to get retired. So when I came back, I was thinking what to do with my life. So I really pivoted my career, and today I'm a leadership and resilience coach. I work with CEOs, C-suite people, business owners, because I combine my leadership experience and what I went through, and I put it in my book.
Right.
But for me, it's the reflection because I went through a profound reflection after I came back, because I'm a man of faith.
Yes.
And my faith was increased during all my captivity, and today I'm really very connected to my church. And I discovered that for some reason of God, that was kind of a master plan in my life. And today I decided to put that to help others, because when you are in a position like I was, you lose the balance with your life.
Right.
You lose the balance with your family, because I went through all those situations.
Right.
So I discovered now that I needed to come back to my family, to my beliefs, to express gratitude, but for those small things that are in life, like walking my dogs in the morning.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that today I transmit and teach to the people, that it's not only work, it's not only business.
Right.
You have to have a perfect balance in your life. So this is my coaching program, but it's also the reflection that I have in my book. So my book is a deep reflection of what is life, how you can overcome adversity, but what you have to do to make you be a better person. And that's my story.
What was the first thing that went through your mind when you got released?
Well, that was something incredible. We were released in the Brooks military base in San Antonio, Texas, because we came under the protection of the U.S. government, and we went to the compression program that they do for the prisoner of war.
Right.
I was in that program.
Wow.
So we were treated really like heroes, coming back to home.
Yeah.
And of course, look at my family after 5 years.
Yeah.
And my grandson.
Wow.
He was born when I
Right.
was
Yeah.
in captivity. So now today I enjoy it. It's part of my joy.
Yeah.
So even I decided to become a leadership coach, and I'm a speaker too, and I'm an author too. But I always want to have now balance in my life.
Yeah.
So for me, it's more important family, God, and my wife.
Yeah.
My wife was a strong support. And today I do advocacy for the hostage community too. Here in the U.S., I'm part of the hostage community.
Yeah.
I work with foundations that work in that area. So now my life did a totally turn. A totally turn.
So tell me about your coaching program. So you developed it based off of your situation, but are you reaching out to people that have been through some sort of trauma, or how does your coaching program work?
I tried to go in that area, but to tell you the truth, it was dragging me down.
Yeah.
So I went more to the leadership businesses, C-suites,
Got it.
business owner, that they'll also have their problem. They are hostage sometimes of their own sins.
Yeah.
So now I'm going in that direction. And I also, as I said, in my personal life, I do advocacy for the hostage community. So I'm very connected with the foundations that work in that area. I'm part of the hostage community. Hostages that have been through their situation, they call me. I give them my best advice. But from the personal business point of view, I go more in the business side because I came from that world.
Yeah, understandable. So before we get out of here, tell me, how can people find you, follow you, get more information about your program as well?
Okay, I have my webpage because everything for me is to connect. So it's joseconnect.com.
Okay.
Jose Connect, you will find my complete coaching program. You can find my speaking. I have a speech called From Captivity to Freedom and the 4X to Unleash Your Unbreakable Spirit. That's going to be the speech we're going to do this Saturday. And you can find there also my book. My book is in Amazon too. And I do a podcast also.
Okay.
I do a newsletter. So
and your podcast name is?
Is Building Resilience.
Building Resilience, okay.
And my newsletter also is called Building Resilience because today, for me, everything is related to the resilience.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us here on the Leadership Experience Tour and the Onstage Plus set. I am Russ. We're going to go ahead and close out with you, but I am Russ, and thank you so much for joining us here at the Leadership Experience Tour.
Thank you.